3, 1, 2, 3, breath till you live by the jam. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a body slam. Choke slam, hit you raw, this is wrestling with Savage. Back down, hold the title, this is wrestling with Savage. The epitome of scrapping them toe to toe. We ride or die, my kingdom's with me, legendary up in my road. Tearing limbs up on my pole, the ankle lock grip is accurate. Greek God in the flesh, every move is immaculate.
Savage kingdom, march on bones. Savage kingdom, fight, we reign. Savage kingdom, march on bones. Savage kingdom, fight, we reign.
I be the king of the ring, the mightiest force to be reckoned with. The unstoppable, immovable manager, cause an exodus of other voices making money, choices and wins. PG era is dead, the savage era begins. Ready, 3, 1, 2, 3, breath till you live by the jam. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a body
What's going on, guys? It's a good song, right? You guys like this song?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good song. This is my cousin that sings this song. He made it special just for me. So thank you to him. His name is Pretext. You should all follow him. He's a good one. Look at that rock. You got everybody in there. Anyway, enough about the song. Enough about me. Let's talk about our guests that are here. We got John Blayne. We got. Where are your names? You guys didn't put your names over there?
I put my name in.
Yeah, who are you, by the way? Wait, I think I met you at
Pleasure, guys. Pleasure.
Off the Rails. You were on. Wait, now I remember you. Yeah, see, because they didn't show you on the video, but they definitely you can hear you. Your commentary. It's the first thing I want to point out. You're pretty good.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm very new still, but a lifelong wrestling fan, so it kind of should come naturally, I would hope.
You did a good job at Off the Rails. It was a fun show.
You yelled at me a lot.
Me?
We have the footage too.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to see it.
I mean, I was usually sitting next to DJ Storm, so.
Well, that's why, because he's a loser. When I look at him, I everything around him kind of like is faded out because that's how much of a loser he is. His loser energy, just Speaking of Off the Rails, we'll get to Off the Rails. Let me just make some quick announcements. This guy over here, the Godfather, he'll be at WrestleCon Newark August 1st and August 2nd. He'll get off that airplane. He'll get to the convention. He'll sign your autographs, your figures, whatever you want. And that's, again, August 1st and August 2nd at the Marriott Convention Center near the Newark Airport. Meet the Godfather. He will be in the house. And I want to announce that we just acquired Zaya Brookside. She will also be in the house. She'll get off that plane. She'll sign those autographs. She's going to be there Saturday only, August 2nd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But yeah, Off the Rails. This was your commentator, along with this other guy named DJ Storms. And Savage was in the house, and apparently Savage was yelling at your friend Billie. And speaking of your friend Billie, what's up with the name? Are you everybody's friend?
I am your friend, his friend, their friend, everyone's friend.
Okay, we got the answer, so we'll keep it moving on Off the Rails. That right there is the Savage Heavyweight Championship, and you were lucky enough to see it be crowned on a man named Big Ox, and he had to beat this man, Danger Ross, who, by the way, after this night was a loser as well. Just remember the word loser. That's the theme here that we're talking. Kevin Hooven's what's his name? Is it Kevin or Ken? He always yells at me that I forget his name. And then I remind him that he's just a stupid referee and that his name doesn't matter. He's there to count to 3 and he can't even do that. Do you guys know this guy, Ken or Kevin Hoover? That guy, the schmuck in the picture. No? Exactly. Why would you know him?
Schmuck in red?
He's a loser. He was at the show. You didn't even meet him because that's how much of a loser he is. You didn't want to meet him.
I was too enamored by the belt next to me most of the time.
You were enamored by this match right here. 2 heavyweights over there. But at the end of the day, Big Ox didn't even need my help. He just crushed this man and walked out with the Savage Heavyweight Championship like we told everybody. I got to kick the shit out of Danger Ross, which, by the way, was fucking awesome. As a matter of fact, why don't you watch it?
Whiskey to do it, but he did win.
Regardless, we have a new Savage.
What is it? Damn it. I'm sorry.
My partner now.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
I gotta say, whatever you touch, anything you touch, you gold.
And then this guy, DJ Storms, he decides to get in the ring. I mean, what business, Billie, does your friend have being in the ring?
Zero. But I mean, he was putting on the show. He was trying to keep order. You can't really blame him. And you may not have helped, but come on, your presence, your aura.
Everybody that was there to see me and Big Ox Adams. Let's be honest about it. Okay. DJ Storms is a loser. Remember, that's the theme here. DJ Storms is a loser. I mean, loser. It says it right there. Loser, 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 winners. I should have put winners there, but loser, winner, loser, loser. Look at him. Look at him. He's by himself. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Right here. I want you to pay attention to this because this was created by my friend God, because I'm Greek and I have access to God because I am one of the original beings. 300 years of genetics and decades of greatness.
That's so cool.
And look, this guy, he was a loser in kindergarten. He was a loser in junior high. He was a loser in high school. And guess what? This Tony Khan wannabe, Michael Cole loving loser. DJ Storms is a loser. And he challenged me to a match at Battle in the Borough 2. And I'm fucking shocked that he had the audacity after being proved that he's a loser, right? I talked all that shit, didn't I, Billy?
You talked all the shit. I could hear.
Did I not walk out with my champions and we were undefeated? Nobody touched us.
You got to back it up now. Now you got to back it up. All that shit you talk, you got to back it up.
I did get a sweet piece of merch from Storms, though. I'm just saying.
You paid for that? He gave it.
No, he gave it to me. I didn't pay for it.
You give him a fucking dollar. You wouldn't pay 50 cents for that, Tom. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. That's probably somebody texting me like for money. Everybody knows I have money. They want money. And I have friends. Besides money, I have friends. I have friends like Anthony Gangone, Mr. Dr. Sleep, who I might just have to fucking call. Just like the future right here. You could be looking into the future right here. It's a possibility I might call him. Maybe I'll call Casey Navarro.
Ooh, first class.
Maybe I'll call Spencer Slade.
Hey, that's my friend too.
Not unless I tell him to suplex you. I'll call my friend Phil Insane if I need him to come to New Jersey because monsters,
looks like
they be real. And Savage has access to them. Direct access. So DJ Storms, I wish you a lot of luck on whoever you're going to call. Because like I said, he's a loser. He has no one to call. No one to call.
Oof.
John, did you watch Off the Rails?
Yes, I did actually, as I've been recovering from the car accident that I had. Yes,
what did you think about Billy's commentary? And then what did you think about the show in general? Here's your chance to, I guess, give this kid some flowers because he did do a couple of things right, even though he's a loser.
Well, I've always said Billy is a fantastic commentator. I said that to her on my show, and I said that to her, so she knows that. I thought the show was good. I mean, I wish DJ would have, kicked your butt a little bit, but, it is what it is.
Kick my butt? Yeah, come on. Obviously, you're living in dreamland over here, all right? You're living in absolute fucking dreamland. And some breaking news. The Savage Chronicles are headed your way. And I'm working on a project with Mr. Ruda that I promise you will not only change the way this business is done, but it's going to just the impact it's going to have on the world. We're going to actually help people. Believe that, Billy? I'm going to actually help people. I know you probably don't think I'm capable of that because, you did do a good job on commentary, but I did hear you. I think you were like taking some jabs at me here and there.
You're a little obnoxious. I just speak the truth, my friend.
I just speak the truth too. I mean,
I can't possibly promote positivity in the world of wrestling and say Greek Savage is the best. I mean,
okay, all right. Well, we're going to see if we can change that. But you are watching Wrestling with Savage episode 6. This is the live watch for Monday Night Raw. Next week we'll have the Black Dolly on, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Nice. She'll be in attendance. She's been wrestling. She's been taking bumps. She's at OVW right now, so we're going to have a lot of videos and photos of all that. Right now, Monday Night Raw coming to you. The big fallout from Money in the Bank. We started off with John Cena and CM Punk. And Jay, what did you think about that?
Yeah, you got to start off strong, especially hot PLE like Money in the Bank, which I love. You got to start off right and start off with the two of the top stars. Nothing new here for me, but I enjoyed it. And
Okay,
I think Raw, and I'm going to just say right now,
go for it.
I'm watching Raw right now. I'm enjoying every single minute of Raw tonight.
Raw has been solid tonight. Billie, do you watch Raw every single week?
Every single week. Well, almost every single week. If not, I'll watch it the next day.
Okay, are you looking forward to their match in Saudi Arabia? Because you know it's going to happen.
Yeah, they announced. Oh, yeah. I mean, Triple H just has to sign off on it basically at this point. But yeah, it's happening, and it's the. I don't think CM Punk wants to do it there.
No, because you know he's going to lose there, guaranteed. There's no way he's winning in Saudi Arabia. John Cena's walking out with that title. So my question is there going to be, and this goes to John first, and then if anybody else wants to answer, do we have another match after this match? Because in my opinion, John's going to beat him. He's going to crush him. He's going to cheat. He's going to beat him. Does CM Punk and John Cena have another feud after this, or is this it? Is this their last match?
No, they're going to have something, because I think you have to do something with John at SummerSlam. It's the first time SummerSlam is 2 nights. You're in a major market like the New York, New Jersey area. You got to do something big. And what bigger way can you go than Punk Cena night 2?
I listen. I like that call out. I hope it happens because I live here. I hope so. Did you guys care tonight about this match over here? AJ Styles versus Gable. AJ ended up coming up with a big win.
I really wanted to care.
I thought
it's hard to care. It really is. I tried.
They're both veterans and classic, and I was like, oh, this could be really good. But at the same time, I just kept not really paying attention. It's
because, for me, I know they're on that same road to nowhere. Like a guy like Storms, he's on that road to nowhere.
Oh my God.
He's not going anywhere. He's staying in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll send them like Christmas cards from like Dubai and Italy when I'm traveling all around the world. King and Queen of the Ring tournaments begin tonight.
Yes.
They put up the brackets. The brackets look monstrous. A lot of competitors. A lot of matches coming your way. But this is the match you got tonight. And Jay, your favorite, got the job done. And they are pushing her to the moon.
And she's delivering on every cylinder, especially in Money in the Bank. She's proving it day in, day out. This is a worker right here. This is a grinder. You can hate her, you can love her, but at the end, you're going to definitely pop when you hear that music of Roxanne Perez coming out.
I think she's actually going to win this whole tournament, especially because she didn't win the Money in the Bank. I think this whole thing is designed right now for her to look sick. Do you guys agree, John and Billie?
I don't know about going the whole tournament, but I'm very glad that she won tonight. And it just, and the way she won was wonderful. Not completely screwing Liv, but kind of screwing Liv.
I just think they're going to give her the ultra push right now because of the way she performed in the Rumble, the way she's being presented on Monday Night Raw, the matches that she's winning, the level of talent she's competing with. I've never seen anyone come in this fast and work with that many top stars this quickly. You rarely see that shit. And not only working with them, but beating
hanging with them is the word.
She's beating.
Hanging with them.
She's handling that. Raw and Truth killings, right?
Prodigy.
Holy shit. We'll talk about him in a second. He's got a new shirt, though. Nikki Bella was back. Do you guys think she has a chance to become a champion again?
So she's like, I don't get it. She's back or she's just back for one night? Like, what is
I don't know. I think she's back because of what happened with her divorce. I think she needs money.
I was thinking, I hated to say it, but I was thinking the same thing. But also, they dropped little hints, like just how she was talking to EO backstage. I don't know.
Well, listen, she's got a lot of fans.
I don't want another Nikki push. No thanks.
I'm a loyal fan of hers, but I don't want to see it because there's so much other talent that deserves that time right now. But because of her legacy, because of her fame and her fortune and her followers, I think she has got a good chance to be able to politic her way into a title reign. Maybe not a big one, but a title reign.
I don't know. There's just I can't buy that because there's just so many top stars right now. You got Stephanie Valkyrie, you got Julia. For God's sakes, you said Roxanne Perez. Look what happened tonight. Look what happened Saturday.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, man. There's a lot.
You could get just lost in the whole shuffle. It's just
but they don't have a lot of those legendary characters anymore. Everybody's retired or they're gone. You know what I mean? Nikki Bella is that.
It's just so
female
hard.
Legendary, whether you want to not admit it or not. she dominated the Divas division. She dominated a legitimate era. And I was there for her autograph signing. I saw the line. The line was, this girl got more people than Hall of Famers that I know.
No joke.
She's got fans. I don't want to hear it. So you can't tell me the possibility isn't real. She has real fans that follow her and love her and are willing to spend money on her. And as long as that's the case, people will get a title around their waist, at least in the WWE. R-Truth promo.
Everyone needs it.
Billy, I'll go to you first. How was your take on his promo tonight?
On Mr. Killings?
Yes, Mr. Killings, yes.
Oh, I gotta admit, I did a little gasp when the scissors came out and the hair got cut. I was like, no, because I love R-Truth so freaking much, dude. But I really loved. I was a Ron Killings fan back in NWA times. I mean, so I'm stoked. Like, let's see what happens. Let's see how he does with this.
Sorry you're sick, Travis. That sucks to hear. But yes, R-Truth, Ron Killings, he's been super talented for a super long time. It's nothing new. It's nice to see a little, breath of fresh air come out of his mouth. But not only that, he took the scissors, cut his hair off live on TV. It's rare that you get to see somebody do something without talking and get a holy shit chant. He did it. He just cut his hair, got a holy shit chant. He's obviously over. Yeah, he killed it.
When he went from Truth to Ron Killings, like, you saw his entire facial change, and I was like, damn, this man's good.
No, he's great. Jay, what was your take on the promo? Because you're a big promo guy, and I know promos can make or break your decision making for liking someone.
This delivered on everything. I'm gonna agree with the hair. I was like, oh man, that's just me as growing up. That's just me, and I'm used to that. So, but I'm excited to see what that. I hope they take him seriously. It was a great promo, Savage, and guys, I loved every word of it, and I can't wait to see. I want to see where it goes.
No, Kevin Hoover didn't count better than the WWE ref. Shut the hell up, Travis. You sound really stupid. And this is why I don't talk to you, because you're stupid. These fans, you got to tell them. You got to put them in their place sometimes. The guy, he did. Anyway, nobody does what we do here at Wrestling with Savage, where we cover wrestling content and give you everything. Because not only do you get the raw coverage, but you'll see what's about to happen in a couple of minutes here when I show you what creative genius looks like. This match is, I guess, the main event, guys. What do you think? Is this even a match? Is that happening?
Well,
yes.
So
Sami Zayn just qualified.
This isn't the main event right here?
Well, Sami Zayn just won right now.
Sami Zayn won? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
He pinned down.
Why? How do you let this happen?
This was pretty obvious, right? Like, who would win?
Well, it definitely wasn't with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Ron Breaker should be winning anything he's in for the next 17 years.
Just scared the hell out of Penta right now. Oh no. There goes LA Knight on Braun.
Braun Breaker's a fucking monster, man. I guess he didn't win this match, so there you go. There's your result for tonight's Raw. And there, we'll talk about NXT real quick. Here's your quick NXT results for June 3rd. Mariah May made her amazing debut. JC Jane's championship celebration was interrupted. Tara May Steele defeated Ariana Grace. You had Dark State defeating Chase Yu. Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Laredo Kid, Shawn Legacy defeated Ethan Page in a Vanity Project 8-man tag match or some shit like that. I didn't even watch it. Jay, I want your take on this. Dragon Lee was talking shit. Trick Williams retained the TNA title against Mike Santana. And my boy Casey Navarro made his debut on NXT fucking T.
Woo!
Miles Bourne defeated Charlie Dempsey. Wild shit here on NXT.
You must be proud, Savage, at Casey Navarro. You must be proud.
Of course. I just wish they would have featured him on the WWE website, which they didn't. You have to dig to find that photo.
Soon.
By the way, shout out to Mariah May.
Awesome.
Do you guys watch NXT, John? I know you do religiously, right? You got nothing better to do. You're almost as much of a loser as DJ Sturps. You're home on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. ready to watch Mariah May. Yes or no, John?
Greg, I'm covering wrestling like you cover wrestling there, smart one.
I know. I only watch Monday Night Raw.
And I know I don't get a chance to watch NXT live. I usually have to watch the replay.
I watch everything else, but I do it while I'm driving all around the country. So
I don't know. There's so many answers there.
You're not being driven?
No, being driven. What's that? That's I'm saving my money. I'm cheap too. That's why I'm rich. No, economy.
All right. You just seem like a guy who would want a chauffeur. That's all.
When I ride with my wrestlers, of course we have a limo.
Oh,
yes,
of course.
because it's for them. For them, I won't let them do it. But sometimes I also just rent a very nice car because some of these guys, forget about it. The legends. When you work with legends like me, these guys won't step in anything, less than something from. They need a 2025 car. They won't even get into a car that's old.
Oh, I understand.
They're terrible human beings. Unlike Mariah May,
I've worked a few legends myself, my friend.
she's a beautiful. Then you know. But NXT was good this week. Overall, Jay, you got anything on NXT that you want to?
Just Mariah May was awesome. That was a shock to me. I was shocked. I thought it was awesome.
Was that the best part of NXT?
Yeah, I think so, man. I really thought they were going into like this boring, everybody's going to come out and say, oh, I want the bell, I want the bell. And that's where it was going. And they threw that shocker on lights on. I was like, whoa, like, this is so awesome. I like when they capture me, guys. You know what it is? Like, when you shock me, it's like, oh, shit. Like, I heard about this rumor, but I didn't know it was going to be or it's signed or that's the awesome part about it. So I loved it.
Okay. Nikki Bella's apparently going to be on TV again right now, and the New Day was just on Raw. They were cutting another promo. Anybody fans of the New Day? Are you guys happy with their championship run right now? They deserve it, right?
This is the test of Nikki Bella to see if fans really want. This is it. This is it.
So you think she's coming out to come out a promo?
And in 2.5 minutes, we're about to find out if she could get over.
I was just going to say with Nikki Bella, people are forgetting we got Evolution coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Okay.
You have to have
the Evolution right next to me.
Do we really need Nikki Bella to highlight Evolution too?
No, that's what we need John for, because John is the one that will call out that kind of nonsense. Because I'm not even thinking about that. But John,
what kind of eyes am I going to present?
That's a good reminder.
Eyes am I going to attract, especially when a Hall of Famer like Nikki Bella's been off TV for a while?
They might actually base that whole production and promotion off of her for that.
But not a lot of fans are going to know her. They're going to be like, who's this?
I'm saying it right now in that 2 minutes when that's coming up. She's going to talk. It's going to be Evolution talk. Evolution wouldn't exist without the Bellas, without that era.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's why she's there, because it is coming up quick and they haven't talked much about it.
Okay.
So listen, do we just put her there or we just let her run right after? I asked you guys that.
No, you put her in. You can put her in the pay-per-view if it's going to help put butts in the seats.
Okay, but do you continue it after, or you stop right there?
No,
it's up to her. Nikki Bella works whenever she wants to work. Okay, God damn it, that's my answer.
In a minute, we're going to find out.
Problem with that, then take it up with Triple H.
I have the clock right here.
Triple H ain't picking up my phone calls right now. He's sick of me. I've been bothering him too much.
I think the problem is with some. No,
I just wanted to say that on Wednesday nights, there's this thing called AEW that this loser DJ Storms watches religiously. I can't do it anymore. It hasn't been good since MJF lost the championship. It hasn't been really good since Swerve lost the championship.
There you go.
And now it's starting to gain, I guess, some traction again. But I watch it and I can't find one shit to give. Can't. But whatever, here's the results. So in case you want to know, Jon Moxley defeated Mark Briscoe in a hard-hitting match where Briscoe passed out in the Bulldog submission. Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa defeated Julia Hart and Sky Blue when Storm made Blue tap out. What else do we have here? FTR defeated Atlantis Jr. and Templaro in a tag match. Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, Commander defeated Roosh, the Beast Mordos, and Dralistico in a trios match. And Kenny Omega retains the AEW. Yeah. By the way, I just wanted to point this out right here. Talk about evolution, revolution. I looked it up. Apparently, I'm the first person in the fucking world who has thought of the idea of doing quick updates using comic strip panels custom made by my bitch called ChatGPT.
I hate that I'm going to give this to you, but oh my God, I wish I would have thought of this idea. You just took two of my favorite worlds and put them together.
Yeah, and ChatGPT told me they said if I keep it up, I'll be rich by the end of the year.
Have you ever heard of Headlock Comics?
No.
If not, check them out. That's all I'm going to say. I won't plug too much, but amazing. So yeah, this is awesome. And thank you, because I haven't given AEW a shot lately. So it's nice. It's a nice little recap.
Yeah, no, they actually did a great job with Kenny Omega right there. He looks fucking
That was good.
fantastic. TNA, apparently, this is what they think of the TNA superstars, the little AI bot over there. Heather and MB Elegance defeated Mila Grace and Harley Hudson in a tag team match. Zaya Brookside won a Monsters Ball match against Rosemary, which is great news for fucking me because I have her coming in to WrestleCon, and that's going to be sick, so I can't wait to see that. Indy Hartwell defeated Tasha Steeles. Moose retained the X Division Championship against Eric Young. Matt Hardy, Leon Slater, Mike Santana defeated Nick Nemeth, Ryan Nemeth, Frankie Kazarian. And we also had over here, they did it twice, I guess. I don't know, something. But yeah, I kind of like that though. The comic results.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's just you're gonna run into things like that. It's gonna repeat AI.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not still checking a fucking thing. Did anybody else watch Dynamite this week? Look at that. We got 4 no's, and we got 4 people on here who all didn't watch AEW, but I bet you I know who did. All right. That guy is a big loser. Just a reminder, in case you forgot, it's this guy right here. Where is he? This guy. Yeah, that guy.
I'm not completely crapping on AEW, though. I just have to point this out anytime I talk to anyone about it because I'm still holding out for Tony Khan to be my 3rd ex-husband.
Oh, well, you got some hope there because
I got to still have a little love there.
You got a shot. You got a shot with Tony Khan. I think anybody's got a shot with Tony Khan, to be
I'm
honest.
actually pretty good. I'm good.
No, you got a shot. Tony Khan? Why not? Billionaire. Well, son of a billionaire. You'd have to deal with his dad and his mom, and it would be wild.
That would be insane.
Yeah. Did anybody watch SmackDown?
Yeah.
Anybody got anything on SmackDown? Because I just watched the highlights. I saw John Cena. Basically, the bullshit hype up show to move to what really matters, to get to the real meat, which was the Money in the Bank. So honestly, if you watch SmackDown, great. There was some shit that happened. I don't watch this shit because it's 3 hours of TV on a Friday and I have a life. I DVR it and I watch Instagram reels of the highlights, which is easier and faster. And I don't have to watch commercials. This guy was there. I like him. Seth Rollins, the man. Look at all this shit. My guy, Jimmy Uso, actually getting a spot on TV. How the fuck did that happen?
What a spot by Julia.
Oh, good point.
Rhea looks great. Do you guys think Tiff holds that title till next WrestleMania?
They need to do something with her if she's going to, because it's boring. It's boring.
Okay, so you don't like it. John, how about you? Do you think it's boring?
I agree with Billy. They gotta do something with it.
Okay. Well, what do you do with her? She just shit on Charlotte Flair. How do you go from there? I mean, you just did the best thing you could do in the world of professional wrestling.
You go back to Nia Jax. This is exactly what they did.
I have a feeling Stephanie Valcour is coming for that ass. Stephanie's good. SmackDown's got a lot of action. I mean, the shows look so much better than they were like years ago. Like these are at least entertaining shows.
Here we go.
Fast, honestly, if you're watching SmackDown, it does kind of go by fast, but I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't stick through the whole time.
Here's Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella making her way through the ring right now. Well, through the crowd right now. Money in the Bank. What a hell of a week of wrestling. There was a lot of wrestling. Money in the Bank had a lot of matches, a lot of highlights.
Loved it.
Jay loved it. Naomi wins the 2025 Money in the Bank, which was incredible to see. I think her Samoan ties maybe had a little help with that. Becky Lynch wins the IC title, which is fucking crazy.
There's people.
I thought Lyra was
going for Nikki Bella right now. Can't believe it.
What?
They show like 2 people crying. You just rewind. You see it later.
Of course, people are going to be crying.
It's from Arizona.
They're insane. It's insane right now.
Jay, I told everybody that Seth Rollins was winning this match.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that for a number of reasons. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say, well, they got to push the story, Jay. I mean, they're Monday night. It's all set for. I don't care.
He's the Messiah. He's the architect.
No. You just listen. You
revolutionary.
Listen. You just killed LA Knight again.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
Well,
there's no way.
Unfortunately, not everybody can be legendary fucking wrestlers.
Listen, people need some fuel in them. I think LA Knight needed it, and he's the perfect guy to give it to. By the way,
I'm not saying you're wrong, but they didn't make that choice.
Doesn't mean I need to cash it on the undisputed champion. I could wait till I get drafted in 2-3 months from now. But
I gotta
Jesus,
say
really?
this: Nikki Bella looks
Really?
great. Nikki
Amazing.
Bella looks great.
I feel strong about LA Knight. I think it was a bad choice. I don't know.
Bad choice.
Yeah.
Nikki Bella, a bad choice. She looks better on TV than she does in this stupid.
Oh, I remember main eventing the very first one. Blah blah blah. Oh.
Listen, I thought she had a lot of great storylines back in the day. You know, everything they were doing during the Divas division, I thought was.
She should be grateful she's back in good graces after all the shit talking she was after she left. Talked a lot of shit. She talked a lot of shit.
That Liv Morgan coming out to disturb. Oh boy.
Who's this?
That's Liv Morgan talking shit.
Liv, why are you coming out?
Liv's talking shit.
I'm throwing this out there right now. Liv and Raquel versus Nikki and Brie for the tag belts at
Bree's
Evolution.
not wrestling again.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I would think I would love it because
It's probably gonna be another surprise
Evolution?
legend thing.
Revolution?
Promote.
Revolution too?
I mean one more match maybe.
One night send off.
Maybe. Here's some shots from Money in the Bank, by the way, guys.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, of course. How do you not love that?
They push it so much on the
How do you
ladder.
not love that?
And Naomi, listen, I'm gonna just say that Naomi barely did shit in the match.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
She barely did shit.
Smart.
That's the best.
Very true.
Unnecessary.
Dirty Dom, this match was definitely unnecessary. I know the kid probably loved it because he's wrestling for WWE on a pay-per-view for the first time. And I don't even think that guy's a kid. I think this guy's like 50 years old doing all this shit out there.
Jr.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is.
I don't think he's a kid.
No.
I'd love to know how old he is. I have no idea. I'm sure it's not like 23 or
I'm on it right
anything like
now.
that.
All right.
And then Lyra Valkyria had to put the strap on Becky Lynch, but then she ended up. Look, someone like Lyra Valkyria, she's like DJ.
How old is Nikki?
Sore loser.
How old is Nikki?
Because she was supposed to raise her hand properly at every corner. She's got to stand there until Becky basically dismisses her. She didn't do that. She started beating the shit out of Becky Lynch.
After after Becky egged it on a little much.
Listen, shame on Lyra Valkyria. Shame on her.
Yeah,
This match is entertaining.
Almost 40.
I actually like this match. I had fun with it. The best part was this, though. My boy, right here. Fatu.
Oh, I want that shirt.
Jacob Fatu. Absolute fucking monster. So good that he had his own spot of Money in the Bank without even being on the card.
I think one of my favorite parts of the men's Money in the Bank match was when those four big boys were all facing each other.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with the match. It was a great break for the guys that were actually in it. Loved it.
Oh, whoa. Nikki Bella gets hit with the Oblivion from Liv Morgan. She's done.
Oh, loved it. Love it. Love it.
This is her division. That reminds me of that time I was yelling at Paige. I was actually front row at Raw one year, many years ago, and it was a 6-woman tag, and it was Nikki Bella versus Paige, and they were like in front of me, and I was going like ballistic on Paige. This is Nikki's house. Like, just
I think they started that whole trending X Twitter shit because of you, because of screaming and heckling at them.
Maybe R-Truth, he made a return at Money in the Bank, laying out John Cena.
Wow.
So I think their match is coming again. Worlds Collide, by the way, guys. Did you guys watch Worlds Collide?
I was traveling.
Just like 2 matches.
Jay saw 2 matches. How about you, John? Did you watch Worlds Collide? No way, John, right? You definitely didn't watch no Worlds Collide.
Yes, I did. I saw parts of it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Was it a good show? I heard they said it broke record numbers on YouTube. Like millions and millions of views.
The biggest thing I'll say about it is they brought people who are not familiar with AAA up to speed.
Okay. I think the best thing they did there was just booking Stephanie Valcour, because anywhere she goes, success will follow. Did anybody watch TNA Against All Odds?
Yeah.
You did, Jay. Jay's dedicated. Okay. What stuck out to you from that shit?
Well, there was a lot of shit on it. I'll tell you that. But
We had
I think
Nick
I
Ryan.
think-
They
I think I
defeated the
just like
Rascals.
main event. I like the main event. Trick Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. This right here, they did a
But-
good job
but
with Trick Williams defeating Elijah.
Ali and Hotch was a really good match, though.
Is it enough to go back and watch? That good?
No,
Okay.
I would just watch Ali, Hotch, and the main event.
There's a nice shot of my boy Elijah just getting cracked in the head by Trick Williams.
Oof.
Here's a good look at your current WWE champions in case you weren't
Boo.
aware.
Boo.
Boo. Why are you booing? Who are you booing, first of all? Why are you booing?
Need to make some changes there. A little changes.
Okay, I'll go with Billy first. If you can change one thing on this list, what do you change?
Oh, only one?
Yeah, just one.
Honestly, right now it's Tiffany Stratton because I'm bored.
Okay. Who's champ then?
I don't know right now, honestly.
All right. John, how about you? What do you change on this list? Anything?
Yeah, I've actually one. It would be Jey Uso, actually.
Okay. And Jay, how about you? You going with Jey Uso too?
Oh yeah, but I definitely would pick Io Sky.
Heel Sky. Wow, we
yeah.
got some savages out here.
Woo.
Yeah, I'd make a change. I would change that picture of Jacob Fatu and put it right over John Cena's head. I want Jacob Fatu to eat John Cena when this is all said and done. And then he can take the United States title and throw it at Solo Sikoa's fucking head. I like to
Here comes the main event, people.
Oh boy, it's already main event time. Here's a look at your NXT champions, other WWE champions. Zelina Vega holding it
Make
down.
some changes as well. Gotta make some changes.
Got to make some changes here too. Jesus Christ!
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah!
SummerSlam. Who's going to SummerSlam?
You are.
I want to.
John, you going to SummerSlam?
I don't know yet.
Tickets are fucked.
Yep, that's why I want to real bad, but
No, you should just wait till August 1st, and the tickets are going to be like $150.
probably a good idea.
That's when it's going to happen, because they will open extra seats, they will have extra seats, and there will be tickets that will not sell, because WWE lies. They sit here and say that every one of their shows fucking sells out. Meanwhile, I am at these fucking shows. They are not fucking sold out. The math doesn't add up. The amount of seats and humans.
If I'm
Where is
ever
it sold
going
out?
to MetLife, I'm only going for the World Cup.
Oh, they said WrestleMania Las Vegas was sold out like 15 times. I was fucking there. That shit was not sold out. Not. Stop lying about that shit. Billie Ann Wolf. This is her Instagram. Make sure you give her a follow. Billie,
I'm very old. I don't.
this is
do
your
it. I
chance
do
right now.
Instagram.
This is your chance. Do you want to tell everybody about like any upcoming events you have? Anything going on? This is where you can follow it.
Okay, well, basically look up anything your friend Billie or Billie Ann Wolf. I'm always connected with the Dynasty. We're a pro wrestling company in upstate New York. I do commentary for them on the regular. I'm just kind of all over the upstate New York area, trying to get down to Jersey more. I did my first at Off the Rails. And
Okay.
yeah, that's about it. You find me, chat with me. I love wrestling. That's my life.
You heard her. Find her, chat with her, and then there's other guest here, Mr. John Blayne. You can follow him at John Blayne. Now this is your chance, John. What you got cooking?
Catch myself and Jeff tomorrow night for Around the Ropes. We're commemorating the 10-year anniversary of Dusty Rhodes. We got that coming up. And I'm hoping next couple of weeks that I can start going to shows again in Jersey.
Okay. You got to have a game plan to make it work in this business. That's the best thing. You just have a game plan. And as long as you have a list and you check things off one at a time, I still have a lot of things on my list that I haven't checked off yet. But,
I'm just starting to write mine.
every list is everything on a list is just a door I got to kick in sometimes. That's pretty much all it is. How about some breaking news? JBL thinks Vince McMahon will join another wrestling company.
Oh,
Brother. You guys okay with that? Why? What's wrong with Vince? You don't like Vince?
I'm not a fan. That's all I can really say. It sucks.
The man paid
I
for
have
business.
nothing but love. It's my childhood. He gave me WWF. He gave me WWE.
He gave you what you love, and this is what you do to him.
It doesn't mean that he's not a douchebag who ruined a lot of
What
people's lives.
billionaire do you know that isn't a douchebag?
Well, not all of us are like you, Greek Savage. We don't know a lot of billionaires.
I don't know. Billionaires. God damn it. Vince he stopped being a millionaire like 1991. Jeez.
Yeah, well now his wife's like quote unquote my boss.
His wife is fucking up our education system. That's what his wife is fucking doing. God damn it. God damn it. All right, some breaking news. Here we go. Like I said earlier, Savage Chronicles is coming. Stay tuned. It'll be a good time. Marty Jannetty said recently that it wasn't him that crashed in the fountain in India, and it fucking was. I have the VHS tape. It definitely was fucking him. And also, he still doesn't know where his cat is. He swears his cat is alive. I've never seen Swaggy. I never will see Swaggy because Swaggy's fucking gone. By the way, in another world, Marty Jannetty would have been a WWF champion. All right. And if you didn't know, Razor Ramon beat the hell out of him one time in the back when Marty was sleeping. And everybody was just watching and loving that shit. And that's another moment with Marty here on Wrestling with Savage. New segment I'm going to bring up here that I'm going to have a good time with. I like it. But breaking news, LA Knight rumored for major feud heading into Night of Champions, Jay. So what do you think it is?
They blew it. That's what I think.
You don't care? It's over for you? How about you guys? Billie, is LA Knight dead for you?
They blew it.
I don't think he's dead for me. I just don't think they care as much as we do.
John, do you care about LA Knight?
Yeah.
It's tough because I wish he would have held the title.
Dude,
but it's
I give one shit. Let me tell you something. You see back here all these figures and shit, right? It's a lot of figures, right? Little guys. Everyone there I have fucking respect for. If you're not on there, I don't give one fucking shit about you. It's a fact. I'm a cold wrestling fan. I keep it real. I'm like that, you know. You ever like meet someone and then they bring up, oh, I like wrestling or I like video games. And then it sounds cool at first, but then all their opinions start coming out. And you realize this person's a fucking idiot.
I don't know. Jay Uso's son coming out is just giving me a little feeling over here.
Jay Uso has had more TV
is this
time
a good
through his
or a
fucking
bad
theme
time?
song. This is a lesson to all wrestlers moving forward.
Oh, that is.
You want TV time? Have a great theme when you're coming to the ring.
Why is his son out of all the matches he had with Gunther coming out tonight?
Okay. Did anybody see the performance by Bo Dallas, who has morphed into Bray Wyatt?
I saw the clip of that. It was good. That was actually good.
Jay, I know you saw it. What'd you think?
Listen, I did it. I fast forwarded.
You fast forward?
Spooky stuff should be in wrestling. That's just
okay.
That's just me.
That's a big opinion.
I don't think Phil Insane will like that.
We have pros and cons here.
Yeah,
I think Phil Insane might have some words.
Maybe I should say it like that. There's pros and cons. I see more cons than the pros.
So did you not
like
spooky stuff ever?
Here's number one. Here's why we can't have spooky stuff with the wrestling. How do you book them? You just basically saying they murdered everybody on Raw. There was blood backstage on Chad Gable when he was down. They all come out. Listen, awesome moment, awesome tribute. I was with you and everybody. But now what? What do we do with them after? And what are we doing with them now? That's just one reason. It's just the time.
I think for spooky, it's got to be done right. If it's not done right, it's always going to
be done right. It's hard. Look what happened. Listen, look what happened with Matt Hardy and Broken Matt Hardy. Yes, it was around COVID time. It was a little troubling there, but look what happened.
That's because they didn't give him the green light to just go do whatever the hell he wanted to do. If they would have just given him the green light, he probably would have made that shit good.
I just can't believe somebody, all the way up top the rafters in 2 seconds he's in the ring.
Does anybody give a shit that AEW's future got revealed? Basically, nothing's changed. Who gives a fuck? Let's keep it moving. R-Truth, slippery slope for future releases. Is that true? I don't think anybody. No. This is a business. It's a job, you idiot. You have a job right now, don't you? You might get fucking fired tomorrow. That's the way it works. You work for someone, you might get fired. You don't want to get fired? Don't work for someone. Work for yourself. Nobody can fire me.
There's
Tell you
only
that
so
much.
many slots in this business that
Does anybody think it's a work? I don't think it was a work.
No, I don't think it was a work. I think he really got fired and people
There's
got
people
him
that
rehired.
saying that it was a work. I just don't believe it. I think this is like one of those Daniel Bryan moments.
That was a Nick Khan move. They fired him right away,
Yes.
and that was that.
Did you watch the press conference? The media
Yes.
scrum or whatever, where Cody Rhodes made it sound like, oh yeah, we listen to the fans, that's what we do. But Triple H made it sound like, oh, it was the plan all along.
All of a sudden, Triple H, meanwhile, he's making a show that you see behind the scenes in WWE. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to play fucking kayfabe.
He was like, that's the awesome thing about wrestling.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. All these press conferences, first of all, need to stop for years. So this way they can gain back some of these little kids' imagination like this shit is real.
Hey, Savage, you was at WrestleMania last year. How do you feel about going back to Vegas this coming?
I don't know if I'm going back to Vegas. I probably will because I'm an asshole who will waste a lot of money to go watch men sweat in the desert. And that's terrible. That's fucking terrible. That's the way my wife described it. Like, you're going to pay to go see men sweat in the desert.
Oh,
I unfortunately, yes, yes, it's fucking terrible. So I don't know if I can do that 2 years in a row. The only good news is it's not on Greek Easter, so that's good. This is my top 5, guys. By the way, all right, it's my top 5. You don't like it, too fucking bad. Billie, you're on the spot. Who's your top 5?
Was
All
it
time.
RVD?
Yeah, that was RVD. Yeah,
Wow.
That's a big statement, bro.
that's my top 5.
It's a big statement.
Damn.
Why is Hogan there?
That's all I want to know.
What do you mean? How you can't take away his body of work? Without him, there's no nothing.
You don't think somebody else would have filled in that spot?
Bob
Doesn't
Backlund,
matter. It doesn't
Bob
matter. They
Backlund,
fucking
Harley
did it.
Race.
They did it.
Should we keep
They
going?
did it. They fuck. I'm ending this Hulk Hogan shit. Right
Iron Sheik.
God damn it. They fucking did it. Where is he? Where's the other one?
Where's Hacksaw? Where's
We
Hacksaw?
don't even need the other one.
Oh,
We don't need the other one. Hold
hey,
on.
he's
Where's that
from
one?
like 20
Hold on.
minutes
Let
from
me
where I
explain
live.
something to you. All right. I'm going to put him on the full screen so you can really understand here.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
Oh, man.
Look, brother. It's
Brother.
Hulk Hogan, okay? It's this guy right here. And then this movie right here. Okay, this movie I saw when I was, I don't even know, 5 years old. Like literally 5 years old. When you're, when you love something more than anything else in the world, when you're 5 years old, the way you love that, there's like nothing that can replicate that in the fucking world. There's no difference between a 5-year-old loving something and then seeing it come to life every week, seeing it come to life in video games, seeing it come to life in comic books, seeing it come to life on the big screen when he's in a movie.
Yeah.
It's irreplaceable. This guy could kill my mother and I would hug him. That's the love he's Hulk Hogan. I love the guy. What do you want me to do?
Loyal. I love the loyalty. I was the same kid. I was that same kid. I went to the theaters to see the movie. I watched Tropic Thunder, or not Tropic Thunder. What was it called? Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise. Yeah, great. I say it was a
I love
terribly good show.
I was wrong. Now that I know what kind of human he is.
Listen, I've met the guy. He's not a bad guy. I've met him a few times. He's never been.
I've talked to a lot
He's
of
never
people.
been bad to me. Did he
Yeah,
make mistakes? Did he do stupid shit? Sure.
I'm just saying.
I don't crucify people for making mistakes, especially if there's an opportunity for them to make up for it, which he's still alive. He still has time.
Yeah.
Humans can always redeem themselves. Well, at least most. There's a
Okay.
few that probably can't. Hitler's probably one of them.
I think he
Maybe
needs to heal with his family right now.
Hitler's one guy, right? Osama bin Laden. Who else? There's a few. They can't. These guys can't redeem themselves, can they? But Hulk
I don't
Hogan,
think-
you're
Hogan
putting Hulk
can't.
Hogan in that list? Like
I
this
did
guy.
not call
Fuck
him
this guy.
Hitler.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy. Let him die. Why do we gotta put
No,
him in
I
that
have
list?
heard. You know what? I will do this. I will say I'm friends with Rita Marie Chatterton. She told me many stories about Hulk Hogan working back in the day. She was the first female referee for WWF years ago, and she's always had the most amazing things to say, and I have to be polite and be like, yeah, he sounds like a great guy, and she has great stories of him like bringing kids in wheelchairs to the back, and
Yeah, he did all that shit. He did all that
all
shit.
this amazing stuff, but I still can't get past it, and I just be a good human.
Especially if you're trying to be an ambassador to the WWE, for God's sakes. I mean, TKO.
Well, listen, I'll say this: I'm not a big fan of him promoting beer, especially now having a young child. I'm not, not a big fan of that, especially when the beer is not that good. Unfortunately,
there's so much booze connection.
Yeah,
now.
they're just promoting booze. They want these kids to be drunk. This is my dream. I hope it happens. They say there's beef between The Rock and Triple H. I would love to see it. Don't think it's going to happen, but a match that needs to happen, in my opinion, the winner would gain control of the company. Obviously, The Rock would win.
Yeah.
In retirement, Triple H retires, get his proper send off that he never got. I hope it happens. I'm putting it in the universe. I want it to happen. By the way, the Switch 2 fucking stinks. That shit ain't a new system. I don't know what it is. I'm not
You
fucking
got
with
it?
I'm not fucking with that shit. Now that shit I'll wait a couple of generations. That shit is so it's like having the same system.
Don't waste my money on it for my television.
No. Wait a while. Wait till like another one comes out. Yeah. Unless you can play 80, if you can play it all day long, you got nothing better to do. And you need it in your life type of shit.
I mean, I live with a 14 and 17-year-old, so
they got Xbox. I'm sure they got Xbox.
Oh, they got everything else. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's it. They don't need no new shit. Maybe Christmas you got it for them. Not now. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
It's a good match.
MJF backstage reputation in AEW has improved after a turbulent past year. Listen, he's still better than you. He's still better than you.
No, it hasn't, because none of us watched AEW.
That's true. And Braun Breaker over here, him and his uncle, right? Uncle Scott Steiner was breaking down some math. Apparently his math was wrong because Braun Breaker didn't win that match tonight. So sorry, Scott Steiner. You were fucking wrong yet again, your calculations.
Is it me, or they're just not putting enough spotlight on Bronson Reed? I feel like he's going to fail in the group. I get worried.
Maybe, but I'll still give the time. I'll give the story time to flourish, because
I just don't think he should be in the background like that. I don't think he should be in the back. I think he needs to talk a little bit.
John's got to talk some more. John, do you know who Mr. Ruda is?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, nobody does it better for all your championship needs. Order your custom titles now. Contact Ruda Entertainment. He makes titles for champions like Ox Adams and wrestlers all across the country and promotions all around the world. So hit him up if you need your own championship title, custom made. Nobody does a better job. Now let's hear from someone that actually matters.
Ooh.
Just, I can't wait to be there. I always love going up to that northeast coast, baby, up there. Can't wait. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some little special things we're going to be selling and taking pictures, having fun, telling stories. And if you're lucky enough, maybe later on the day, we can go get on that smoke train.
That's right. This guy is going to be in New Jersey on August 1st and 2nd. It's going to be a good time. The Godfather, Zaya Brookside, just announced. I'm sure we'll get a video from her soon, too. I'm excited to work with Zaya Brookside. She's killing it on NXT, by the way. She's killing it.
That's a good catch, man.
Yeah, it's a good catch. Off the Rails was a good catch. We have the other show coming up. John, what else stuck out to you, though, from Off the Rails, John, since you watched it from home? Because why didn't you make it?
1 second.
Why weren't you at the show, John? You were dying or something? What happened?
I had a car accident a month beforehand, and I'm still not allowed to drive long distance yet.
Jeez, are you okay? Everybody okay?
And yeah, I wish I was there.
Oh man. Well, you got time to come to the next show. The next show's not going to be till like probably late October. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. It's always a good time when you get the chance to embarrass people like DJ Storms. Who do you guys think I should call? You guys familiar with any of these? Billy, have you seen Phil Insane before?
I have not seen Phil Insane, actually.
Oh my God. I want you to Google later when you get a chance. Phil Insane versus Nick Gage. That just took place at the 2300 Arena.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, you got me at Nick Gage, so.
Yeah. And I know you know Spencer Slade.
I love Spencer Slade.
Good
Dude,
God.
one of the best.
He might be a little too busy right now because he's kicking ass all over the world.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere. Slade has been fucking killing it. This is going to be a new T-shirt that he's releasing on Pro Wrestling Tees soon. Designed by Savage for Slade. And yeah, we've already made one for he has a fan that's like a little girl that loves him. So we had one custom printed for her already. So she didn't have to pay for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Casey Navarro, always blessed. He's busy too, huh? He was just on NXT last week, man. That shit is crazy for me because I was working with him. I'm sure you've worked with him a few times, or at least been in the same building with him a few times because he's been everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a heck of a job, man. I think this heel persona he's doing is bringing a lot of personality out of it. I like it.
I might have to give this guy a call here too because he was screwed by DJ Storm's incompetence as well.
Oh goodness, that bell that rang too soon.
Whose idea was that?
Dr. Sleep is pissed off about that shit, guys.
Yeah, he is.
And it's going to be very easy for me to convince him to help me with some business in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Yeah, Saddle in the Borough too. I don't know why this stupid AI says teams in the Borough. This thing can't get anything right, but I got so tired of trying. If you guys haven't tried yet, try ChatGPT. I'd highly recommend it. It can change your life. Literally. It can make work a lot easier, depending on what your kind of work is. But just having conversations, getting knowledge, getting access to information that you normally wouldn't even have access to, ChatGPT can literally tell you exactly what to do in almost any situation you can ever come across in your entire life. So if you have a problem that you can't overcome, ChatGPT can help you a little bit.
Unless you're a student, please do not cheat. Thank you.
They're all cheating. Stop it. They're all fucking cheating. There's not.
I work in an elementary school, and I already see it.
The resumes are faker. The essays, the tests, they're cheating for everything. There's no real shit.
We had to work so hard to cheat, you know.
I don't know how old you are, but I was old enough where I had to go to the library to study for, so that you know, you look young. You don't, I don't know.
Hey, thanks, man. No. No.
I had to go to the library. Jay had to go to the library.
I'm familiar with the Dewey Decimal.
I think this little shithead John had fucking internet from when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You lucky little fucker.
John,
I went to the library.
For what?
I may be young, but I still remember going to the library.
Yeah, for what? What'd you go to? You probably went to the library for playtime. Circle time or some bullshit like that. You weren't learning a fucking thing. You were going there, jumping around, playing with toys, hoppity-doppity. Socialization was what you were learning.
Libraries are still relevant, by the way. Listen,
I take my son to the library like once a week.
I do have, I'm going to throw in another promote thing here because the Dynasty, I'm doing my second ever. I run a program called Wrestling with Reading.
Okay.
At an Albany library branch here. I'm excited. We're doing the next one. I think it's August 12th. So it's pretty cool. Get to work with kids, bring in wrestlers, read books about. We read Coco book last time. It was awesome.
It's always nice to work for a nice cause. It wasn't nice to work for this guy. Look at the way he treated him.
But regardless, yes, we do have a new Savage Heavyweight champion. What is this? Storm's asking for a mic.
Who does this guy think he is yelling at people like that?
So I wasn't on commentary for the main, but I'm like in the back corner watching from there, and just hearing him scream your name was the most ridiculous thing.
Crazy.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's not gonna do a goddamn thing.
He challenged you. It's
not a challenge. He thinks this is he said, "Oh, you don't want a war." I don't want a war. All right.
He's gonna pick 3 of his finest. The question is, do you have 3 of yours?
Ah, man, don't worry about my 3. I showed you my I have other people that I can call. I have a long Rolodex in this business, so you never know exactly who I'm going to use. Right now, we're sticking with you. Usually, we like to end this show at goddamn 10:30 on the dot, but these guys are still fighting here. What's going to happen? You guys are watching. Jay Uso with a suicide dive through the middle rope, taking Gunther down. Why is this match even happening? I thought this shit was over.
This is how I want to see Ron Killings booked like this.
Ron Killings should come out right now and just fucking kill these guys.
I want to see Ron Killings be booked like a Jay Uso.
That's ratings. That's next level.
But what music should Ron Killings?
I'm not a big fan of the new referee shirt, by the way. They should bring back the traditional black and white referee shirt. This shit looks ridiculous.
I'm not a fan of solid color referee shirts. Give me the stripes. I want to see.
And I'm not a fan of the advertisements everywhere. Pretty soon there's going to be advertisements on these guys' legs and feet and asses. These guys are going to get tattoos of Slim Jim on their face. This shit's getting out of hand.
I'm numb to the ads.
Yeah, I am too. I try to find a way to prevent watching commercials at all costs.
Same.
Especially on regular TV. I just can't do it anymore. Every other commercial is about cancer or some kid dying in the forest or some stupid shit. I'm not trying to sit there and feel bad.
Spear by Jay.
Yeah, off the top rope with a big splash. Covering Gunther. And Gunther able to kick out of that splash. Raw hasn't gone past 10:30 in a while.
Kick out.
They've been doing a great job of keeping it between 10:15.
But this match needs to go over.
So what's happening? What's going to happen? Something has to happen.
Oh, they're just going to try to put on a house show, a good show for the crowd right there. I think that's pretty much it.
If Jay
Uso has to retain in this, right?
Where's Jay Uso's son?
Jay, you think it's over for Jay right now, main event Jay?
I don't know, man. We could see a Seth Rollins cash in.
It's not looking good.
We could see that. We could see Gunther beat the shit out of Jay, and then Rollins comes out.
I thought Rollins was going to come out tonight. That as soon as he won it, I thought that was what's going to happen because of how quickly he turned in the Money in the Bank last time.
I was waiting for him to cut a promo. I was like, wait a minute,
what's going on? Losing tonight, which could happen
any minute now.
Don the Barber thinks Jake Paul's going to win the championship at SummerSlam. Maybe. I would like to see that more than Gunther just win it back right now. I'll tell you that.
Jake Paul?
I think he meant
Logan. He means Logan.
I was like, oh shit, please don't tell me Jake Paul's becoming more involved.
Imagine Jake Paul just comes out of nowhere and he wins the title in his first match. Technically, that's the only thing that he could do that could make him look a little better than his brother. If he won a title on his first match.
No way he'd ever adapt to wrestling as well as his brother did.
No way. No, his brother was natural. But who knows? These guys both have the same genetics. And this guy was in the ring with Mike Tyson for 10 rounds, whether that was fake or not fake.
The broken Mike Tyson that came out with a knee brace.
That broken Mike Tyson can still kill a man in the first round.
Came out with a fucking knee brace.
I hit Mike Tyson.
I knew it was over when he started walking.
Listen, I hit Mike Tyson in the chin.
He wasn't walking right.
I have an Attitude Era title in here that I was wearing at the time, and I hit him in the chin. He didn't even feel it.
But I got to ask the bigger question because Savage is missing the whole point. I got to ask the bigger question. We have Billie and we got John here, everybody. I need to know who is going to win in Battle in the Borough 2. Is it DJ Storm's team or is this Savage?
You can't predict this until you know who they have. Being backstage at that show, there was a lot of guys around. Even at that roster, I don't know who else they're bringing in. I need to know who each piece their threes are. Then I can make that call.
John,
I'm gonna give my prediction when we get closer. Once I know who's on which team.
But if it came down to Savage and Storms actually fighting, DJ Storms is a very small man.
She knows she does commentating next to him. She does know.
Well, no. I'm a very tall woman too. I'm a very large woman. So he's like itty bitty next to me. Greek, you saw me. I'm no tiny girl.
So he's a short man.
Listen, he's not going to make anybody look big.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. I'm loving it.
Oh crap! I just lost my-
I'm going with Savage. I'm a loyal.
You
Savage.
gotta be.
So I don't need to know who's on what team. I already know.
The difference between me and DJ
I already know
Storms is
that.
I come home to my hot wife.
Listen.
He goes home to no one.
I was trying to say
Down,
earlier.
in bed. He's alone. Nobody loves him. Nobody likes him.
Think about it like this.
Just because he can book a little wrestling show, he has no business
Right.
in the ring. I've said it
And
before.
look-
he has
and
no
look what he
formal
did.
training, unlike me, who's been trained by legends. I've been hit in the head by with steel chairs by Jimmy Snuka. I've been in the same ring with a lot of people. Okay, for 4 years I did it. I'm
And
not
look
like
what you did.
someone. That's why I talk the way I talk, because I'm not someone who just gets. I'm not total a fucking Tom who just fucking works a 9 to 5, and one day decides he wants to be a fucking professional wrestling manager. No, I was a professional wrestler, and I was a goddamn good one. I could have fucking main evented against Triple H at WrestleMania if certain things happened, but that's life. And as Marty Jannetty would say, fucking gat.
And I was gonna say,
I'm back.
off the rails
But
is the
I'm
perfect
40.
example.
I'm older now. I can't be a wrestler. But what I can do is I can work with wrestlers, and I can work in wrestling any way I want, as a vendor, as a manager, as a promoter. I wine and dine with champions and legends, while DJ Storms is sitting there counting up receipts for some nerd that is paying him to help him do his taxes. Or he looks like a tax man. He looks like a little IRS little bitch like that. That's what he looks like. That's the truth. That's the truth. And me, I look like a Greek fucking god.
You know, I was kind of like not shocked that he was doing commentating. I was just like, holy
He's not,
shit,
I'll give him that. You know what?
behind me.
From a non-biased
It was
perspective,
pretty good.
if I heard the commentary and
pretty good.
didn't know that was DJ Storms,
It was
I
pretty
would
good.
say, God damn it, these guys did a tremendous
I
job
was
here.
shocked.
On
I
this
was like,
wrestling
wait a
show.
minute. I
They
hear
had good
DJ
chemistry. Storms, he reminds me of a 90s Michael Cole.
So what is
Knows
it?
his
Like,
shit. Very annoying voice.
I
He
know.
knows his shit
Listen, I know I
as
can't
far as
ask.
wrestling goes.
I can't ask DJ
From a
Storm this
fan and a
question.
journalist perspective, he gets it.
I can't ask DJ Storm this question, but Billie, what got you into commentating? What made you say I could do this? I can hang.
Honestly, I kind of just fell into it. I started backstage interviews first, and I was at a show that they needed commentary, and they were like, "Hey, have you done commentary before?" And I'm like, "Well, not, yeah, watching my kids play WW2K, like." But yeah, that's really what got me into it, and I always wanted to go into like voice acting and stuff too. So anything that has a mic, I'm down for.
The working with the people in the back, didn't it add such a new level of like love for you? Like you loved it much more when you started working close with the people, because I'm sure you loved wrestling before you did it, but now you're working backstage with them and you're getting inspired by them. You're learning from them. Did it make you want to do it even more? That single thing?
Yeah, I literally feel like a sponge, just learning every single thing. I've actually tried ring announcing now too. I've done that a few times. I work. It's at a school though, so it's not like as scary. But I honestly think I have a good chance of going on and doing more around here. So
Yeah, you
it's
got
super
a
fun.
good tone. You got a good
you.
tone. Your voice sounds nice. No, not no to your voice. No to this. He is your two-time world heavyweight champion.
What?
Yes. He's the new world heavyweight champion. It is fucking over for Jey Uso. And I guess my take on this is we can't have that many Samoans in the spotlight. Naomi's got the money in the bank now. So, Jay, your time's up. Sorry.
Brother-in-law.
Bye. Bye.
We could say shortest run of 51 days.
It's pretty bad.
51, really?
That's
Pretty
what they
bad.
said. 51 days.
Over? Maybe.
51 days though. That's it.
bad.
You take off the strap.
Oh my God. Well, listen,
Somebody
we're
that's
over
gonna
by
be
9
breaking
minutes.
news.
I'm glad this shit is over. Gunther, who, in all honesty, should have never lost the title in the first place. That title's exactly back where it belongs, in my opinion, if you want it.
So who takes
Sorry,
it off?
Alpha Jr. I know he's your cousin, but Gunther is that guy, dude.
How do you take it off him now? You can't
Just
just
like
have
that.
Rollins have a straight up match.
I
He
kind of
needs
like
a
it.
baby
It makes Raw more predictable, like
He needs a
unpredictable,
baby
like
face to fight.
for fucking once.
Well,
Good.
who do I put him with? I can't put him back with Jey Uso.
It doesn't matter who you put him with. He ain't losing that shit
It
again.
does matter.
You
It
get
does
him back on
fucking
the right
matter.
path of
I just gave
dominance.
him the belt. It does matter. How do I put him with someone that he fights? That way I can have Rollins just sneak
Maybe,
in. and take
maybe
it.
Jay's injured.
Sure,
Maybe he
sure.
had to throw up the title tonight.
Maybe.
We don't know.
I mean, maybe there's something going on with family. I don't know. He brought his son out.
Maybe
with
he
him.
needs time off right now. Something could have happened. We don't know. But Gunther is
But
emphatically
we
your
don't
new
care
champion.
because
Well,
we're
his son's
kayfabe,
out there.
right?
Son's out there.
They're giving you dynamite for him. Executive producer Paul Levesque. You've been watching Wrestling with Savage. I'm Savage. That's Jay. I want to thank Billie Ann Wolf and John Blayne for joining us tonight on Wrestling with Savage. I hope you guys had a good time.
Love
You
it.
guys have
Thank you so
anything-
much for having me, dude.
Any final thoughts, anybody?
Absolutely had a blast.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. No final thoughts. We're fucking out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. I'm out.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, breath till you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a body slam, choke slam, hit you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Back down, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage.
The epitome of scrapping them toe to toe. We ride or die.